So I'm going to bring Sean back in here. So Sean, how did you find out about these guys?
Well, I was on Facebook one day, and I just happened to see that a friend of mine had posted an article about this Deadraiser group, and so I clicked on it to see what it was about and got to see the trailer. It was very exciting, and so I just sent the guys a note and said, hey, we got a group of teens here that would love to see what you guys are doing. And they wrote back right away and said, how can we hook up with you guys? And so I started the conversation just a few months ago.
And you told me Friday night was the only night you can get them.
Yeah, unfortunately, I know Friday night is definitely a big night for football and that sort of thing, and that's huge here. It was the only night that was available, so we said, well, we'll go for it, and we'll hopefully have a great.
So have you seen the movie yet?
I have. I've seen the movie.
What?
Yeah,
expect?
What I love is that where the title is extremely in your face, Deadraiser. You know what it's about from the very beginning. But the way that they approach it is honestly the way that you heard their hearts here today, is that they just want to take us on a journey to see if God is still doing incredible things. And it's not about trying to throw the Bible in anyone's face. It's not a religious film in that regard by any means. It's about exploring what the Bible says about who God is and what He wants to do because of Jesus Christ.
And it's a documentary.
Yeah.
So, they're going and talking to people and firefighters and people that have stories to tell.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what's cool is that you get to hear stories from people who are not just whack jobs off the street. These are guys that are firefighters, doctors. There's a police officer that was involved in a situation where a child was raised from the dead. So things like that, yeah.
Well, it's really provocative, and I would just say that to the skeptics out there, really, you think that someone would do this if it was just a hoax? I mean, if it was just to try to pull the wool over people's eyes, it'd be pretty elaborate doing something like this.
And that's another key point, is that these guys are not trying to make some money off of this thing. In fact, they're coming in on their own cost, and we're trying to support them a little bit for coming. But there's not a huge charge for them to come and be a part of this.
Well, I see it's free, so
yeah.
You can't beat the price.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And I'm sure they'll probably take donations. But
yeah,
as someone that's been in this for a long time, I can kind of tell if someone's genuine or not. These guys seem real genuine, and the fact that they're not putting a price tag on it,
yeah, and
they're footing their own bill. That to me says a lot. That they're not just trying to make money, that they're really just trying to do something that they strongly believe in. So
absolutely, and that's what I would say is come and see their hearts. People are. I think sometimes it's easy to see if someone's trying to fake you out or not.
Yeah.
And I don't think these guys are anything but the real deal.
So give us time, all that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So at 4:00 on Friday afternoon, these guys are going to be meeting with any teens who want to come and ask questions, have a conversation, and then at 6:30 we're going to be premiering the movie at the Yakima Convention Center. Everything's taking place at the Yakima Convention Center.
How long does the movie last?
The movie's 105 minutes.
So less than 2 hours.
Yeah.
Will there be discussion time afterward?
Yeah, they'll take questions and share their hearts a little bit. People can talk to them afterwards, and if people want to come and be prayed for, they'd love to do that as well. And so they're just kind of there to be there, and they'll be there as long as they need to.
Well, Sean, thanks for letting me know about this.
Thank you so much.
You can come in again. It's this Friday night at the Convention Center at 6:30. And I would just encourage people, hey, if you just think this is a bunch of come check it out for yourself. You can watch the trailer online. It's pretty interesting. Just it's Deadraiser.com, so you can find watch the official movie trailer on their website. But I'm glad you checked it out, Sean. Man. You got him here, and you let me know.
Thank you so much for having us.
Appreciate
it. Good to see you, sir.
And again, Friday night, 6:30 at the Yakima Convention Center. Got to take a break. Hour number 1 of the Mike Bastinelli Show continues on News Talk KIT.